Hello there. How are you doing? And are you ready for a super Saturday, being Saturday today, stretch session? So I'm going to fit as many stretches in this 9 minutes window as I possibly can. So just start straight away with this lovely stretch up. So the first part will be some mobility stretches, but the idea is to really loosen us up. Having probably had a very busy working week, so join in. Lovely. So let's start to bend the knees and swish down. So weaker backs, always listen out for your body, even with stretches. Even stretches can cause trouble sometimes if you overdo them or get into positions that you might not be used to. So bend your knees and brace your core to stand up. Great. Now I'm going to fold forward with straight legs. Weaker backs continue to do it with bent legs. Okay, so I'm folding forward with straight legs, but bracing my core to come up. Lovely, and already this feels wonderful. And then clasping the hands together, reach gently one side, then the other, whilst bracing the core in. So we're pushing up from the shoulder blade. Lovely. Now let's go for a little swish forward, rounding and warming our upper backs. Ready for a lovely upper back stretch. Good. And take the hands together, bend the knees, round everything. So this goes against all of the Pilates teaching points, but we are bending, rounding, but we're still bracing the core and pinching the pelvic floor. So it's like you're hugging the sun. So with most stretches, you want to hold them for at least 10 seconds, and 10 seconds is going to be the number I'm going to go for today. Take the hands behind the back, brace your core and lift up, stretching the chest. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to roll down now and get into a dog stretch. So it's going to stretch the whole posterior of the body. Weaker backs, bend your knees to roll down, and the rest of us can fold forward again, walking hands forward and taking ourselves into the dog stretch. The downward facing dog, softening the elbow joints and just making sure you've got a good distance between the hands and feet, but not too far. So you should only just be able to touch your big toe with your opposite hand. Fingertips. Push back. So let's hold this for 10. Just let your facial features drop. 1. Brilliant. Sitting down on your knees and getting onto all fours. Let your head drop, brace your core in and arch up to the ceiling. So you know these are so good for our bodies. They really are. And I'm going to endeavour to stretch every single body part right now. Weaker backs don't sink down too low. The rest of us can sink down. Excuse me, that was a sneeze. And down. And arch up. And hollow down. Wonderful. One more. Arch up, bracing the core in, feeling the stretch come out of the shoulder blades. And down. And from here, sit back on your heels, widen the knees and stretch. So leaning forward. Popping the forehead on the mat if you can, but the main thing here is to sit back as far as you can onto your heels and drop down. Lovely. Just wriggle left to right. Brilliant. Now we're going to pop ourselves onto our sides, lying down on your side and bending the bottom leg. So resting your head on your arm. Now, if you've got a weak shoulder and it doesn't like it, put the hand forward, arm forward, and just rest on something else, a pillow or grab something. if there's something nearby. And then we are going to take hold of our ankle or foot and pull the leg back and push the pelvis forward, but keep the core braced in. So we're not blowing the tummy out. Keep the core braced in, push the pelvis forward here, the hip bones. So we're feeling the wonderful stretch right through our psoas muscle and down into the thigh. So take the leg back as far as you can without falling over. That's it. Great. This is such a good stretch. Love this. Pull the leg back. 10. Great. And the other side. Wriggling round. Lying down, bending your bottom leg. Take hold of your foot and pull the leg back, pushing gently the pelvis forward and keeping your core braced in so you're not blowing your tummy out. Lovely. Great. Then lying on your back and hugging the knees. Pull them in, draw them in, and we'll spend 10 seconds drawing a circle. Put one hand on each knee and pull those knees into the chest. And the other direction. Adding some breathing in. Exhaling as the legs come towards you. Fabulous. Put one leg down and grab the other one. So keep the leg bent for now. Try and grab hold of your calf, wherever your range will allow. Pull the leg towards you. Flex the feet, the foot. Pull the leg towards you and feel the stretch in your hamstring. So if you can give it a little bit of a massage as well. Pull the leg towards you. Then decide if you can lower the other leg as well. Pull in. So remember, 10 seconds minimum. I'm obviously rushing through this today so that we can get as many stretches in. For 10 seconds will still feel amazing. But if you've got time, spend longer or repeat it. That's it. So grabbing the other leg and noticing probably that one's tighter than the other. Flexing the foot if you can to deepen the stretch in your hamstrings. And lowering the other leg if you can. If not, keep it bent. Whatever works for you. Give that hamstring a little massage. Brilliant. Then sitting up. How are we doing? We're nearly done. So many things to do still. So many stretches. I could spend more than an hour stretching, but we're going to come up and finish. So final dog stretch. And then very slowly brace your core, pinch your pelvic floor to roll up. Ta-da! Lovely. Another big stretch up. Bend your knees down. 3. And there you go. Well done for giving yourself that time. Excellent. And if you've got more time, do it again. Take care. See you.